this video really will just be an update and a catch up, I guess. I've also seen this new tag video, which I'll do after I've just sort of caught up. I thought I may as well jump on the bandwagon while it's in motion. So firstly, I just want to say a huge thank you to Sound Sculptures for the last video that we did. We had such a fun time putting it together for you, and it was just neat to be able to converse back and forth, and just sort of get to know each other a little better. So that was a lot of fun, and thank you so much for allowing me to join in your wonderful work. It's a real privilege, so thank you. And thank you to everyone that enjoyed watching it. We were very pleased with it, so we're glad you enjoyed it, so thank you. So right now, we are in the thick of winter. It has gotten so cold. Cold enough that it has started snowing in areas of the country that don't normally get snow. And there's just been storms, so much rain and wind and hail. It makes you wonder about this global warming, because honestly it's getting freezing colder than I've felt, and the snow is just unbelievable in places where it hasn't ever snowed, so it's quite amazing. Before I forget, I need to tell you the answer to what those objects were that I confused you all with in a previous video, the hearing experiment video, where I played with two objects and made you guess what they were. So if you want to know, then I will tell you right now. If you haven't heard the video and you want to try and figure out for yourself what the objects were, then stop now and go take a listen. I'll just find them first. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, I've got them here. This is what it was. Oh, I just dropped one. Okay, they are round and cylindrical. They are metallic, and they produce power. Now you know what they are. They are batteries. Batteries, everybody. Hurrah. Yeah. So that was probably a letdown for many people. A lot of you thought that they were marbles or dice or just pieces of metal or rocks, glass balls or something as well. Anyway, batteries. So that solves that riddle. Yeah, it was pretty fun watching everyone go crazy at what they were. So I should do that more often. And to be even more more specific. They are two AA batteries, rechargeable. Yeah, they were sitting on my desk at the time, and I picked them up, thinking, oh, this should be pretty easy. But nobody got it. Yeah. So that noise, that's touching them together. The positive and the negative touching them. So, mystery solved. I had a whole brain full of things I was meant to say, but I cannot think anymore. All the thoughts have escaped. So maybe I'll just move on to this tag question thing. Yeah, I'll do that, otherwise the video will get too long. So, okay, so question 1. What's a nickname only your family calls you? There's quite a few. My brother and I call each other the same name, which is Shem. I don't know how it came about, but for some reason we both call each other Shem. But we say it whenever we see each other. We say, "Hi Shem." It's a bit strange, but it's just a brotherly thing we do. Another one is you have to yell this one when you say it, so I won't do it properly, otherwise I will blow your ears off. But you say Shram. I can't do it quietly. Shram. It's a play on my real name. But you scream Shram at me. That is a terrible way of explaining that, but I can't do it loud enough to say it right. Anyway, moving on. Number 2. What's a weird habit of yours? What isn't weird that I do? A weird habit. Cleaning my hands. I do it far too often. For instance, if I'm cooking, I will, after I touch something, I will wash my hands and then dry them and then go back to cooking. And as soon as I touch something else and finish with it, then I'll wash my hands again. Yeah, you could say I'm being clean and hygienic, but it's obsessive. And I do it far too often. It's not just with cooking, it's with anything. If I touch something, then I'll just go wash my hands. It's stupid, and I don't encourage it. Dirt is good. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? I guess I could say that I hate being watched. Say I'm in a group of people that I'm not particularly familiar or comfortable with, and if I speak or have to say something in a group situation, I can't stand people looking at me, because it makes me nervous, and then I start stuttering and can't get my words out. It's awful. I guess that's a phobia. Number 4, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? No particular song springs to mind, but whenever I'm driving alone and I have my iPod on or the radio and a good song comes on, then I'll turn it up and start yelling out the words. Sometimes in June, but I mean anything from Queen will make me turn the sound up. specific. Just if there's a popular song that is catchy and good to sing along to, then I'll turn it up and do that. Number 5. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? Other people's bad habits, which is terrible of me to do because it makes me think badly of the person. Wow, it started raining. For instance, whenever my dad has a cup of tea and he's drinking it, he slurps, and it drives me crazy listening to him slurp. And I had a flatmate that did the same thing. He slaps his coffee or whatever. Sometimes I have to leave the room because it's so annoying. What was the question again? Oh, pet peeves. Yeah, other people's bad habits. It makes it hard for me to live with anyone that doesn't do annoying things. So that's almost impossible. But there is hope. Number 6. What's one of your nervous habits? I've got quite a few of these because I get very nervous. I get quite dry lips and I bite the skin off with my teeth. So I always have quite sore lips and constantly putting stuff called pawpaw ointment on my lips because they're always so chapped and sore and red. So, yeah, nervous habits, yep. I think that's all I can think of at the moment. Oh, yes, another one is I stretch my fingers, like my whole hands as well. Or I clench my fists in tense situations or nervous situations. So it's either clenching really tight or grabbing onto my hand with the other hand really tightly, or my arm, or I stretch my fingers out really wide. I don't know, it's so annoying. Number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? I guess I would favour which way do you look at it? If I'm lying down, I would usually roll to the left more, but otherwise I'm pretty central. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? I don't know why there's 2 ands in this, but I think it's pretty funny. First stuffed animal and its name. From as young as I can remember, I had a stuffed woolen green rabbit, and that's what its name was, the green rabbit. But I lost it on holiday when I was still really young, and I was so upset because I left it in the motel that we were staying, and I never saw it again. Sad times. Number 9, what's the drink you always order at Starbucks? Well, Starbucks isn't entirely popular or huge in New Zealand. Sorry, it is popular, but there's not many of them. Unless you're in the big cities, then there's Starbucks, but if you're like me, I live sort of more in a small town, so the couple of times I've been to Starbucks, I got either a hot chocolate or something quite nice was a hazelnut question really applies, because it's just not anything I do. It's not what I do. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Number 11. Which way do you face in the shower? I face towards the water coming down, but one thing I hate is water on my face, so I make sure that the water is aimed downwards and not hitting my face, but I face the water anyway. Yes. Moving on. Number 12. Do you have any weird body skills? I do. I have one particular stupid human trick where it's on both feet. I can cross my small toe over the toe next to it. So yeah, my whole small toe moves up and sits on the other toe. If anyone else can do that, please tell me, because I've not come across a single person that can do it. So I feel pretty proud that that's something I can do, and it's certainly weird. Another thing I do is I click almost every bone in my body, particularly my back and my knees and my ankles and my fingers. There wasn't meaning that. I'll see if I can click my back. I haven't done it in a while, so I'll try. That's pretty good. Yeah, I do that about at least 5 times a day. That many, with that many clicks. Every night before bed, when I'm lying on my back, I will put my leg over so it will get maximum click effect, and then I'll turn over and then put my other leg over to the side and then do the other side of the back. That clicks as well. And then when I wake up, I do it again. I think it sounds quite cool, and it certainly feels good to straighten up every time. That's the sound of my chair. Okay. Yeah, so I have a very clicky body, which is probably not the best thing to do, but it's great fun. What am I up to? Number 13. What's your favourite comfort food? / food that's bad, but you love to eat it anyways? I love these questions, they're great. Well, a staple part of the Kiwi diet is the good old, what we call mince pies or steak and cheese pies. And I'm a huge fan of them. Like if I'm working and it's lunchtime, I'll just go down and grab a pie, because there's like 5 bakeries from where I work. So yeah, a pie, good old Kiwi pie. Definitely not terribly healthy, but very good and very comforting. Alright, I need to hurry up because this is going on way too long. Number 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? I always say crikey dick in a variety of situations, as surprise crikey dick, or bewilderment crikey dick, or any situation, crikey dick. It springs from the late crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, and I always say it, and just recently I've noticed it's caught on to my mother, who also says Crikey dick. Okay, number 15, last one. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I'm a little confused by the approach of this question. If the person that wrote the question is saying, okay, it's time to go to sleep, but what are you wearing? Or is it saying, alright, it's your bedtime, so what do you normally wear to bed? I'll answer both questions. Time to sleep, what are you actually wearing right now? Tell me what you're wearing. That's how I feel it's being approached. Well, it's very cold, like I said. So I'll start from top to bottom. So right now I've got on an oversized hoodie, which doesn't fit me, but it's very warm. And then under that, I have it's like a long sleeve top thing, and then a t-shirt under that, and then I'm wearing black skinny jeans, and then on my feet I'm wearing Ugg boots, nice woolly black Ugg boots. So I'm quite the sight at the moment. But to approach the question in the other way, okay, it's bedtime, what do you wear to bed? Which is a little intrusive. But normally it would just be boxers. But since it's been cold, I will put on a t-shirt. And if it's super cold, I will put on tracksuit bottoms or trackies. But I like saying tracksuit bottoms. Anyway, so that is the questions. This video is nearly 24 minutes long, and I apologize. Thank you if you made it to the end. I hope you have a wonderful sleep or day, and I will speak